Hey guys, today I'm going to show you a very consistent Machina deck. This is post Mechanized Madness, so most of the cards are in the TCG, but now I'm going to, this card, Machina Metal Crunch, is going to be there in Eternity Code, so it's still not in TCG yet, but it'll be there soon. Now, this deck is incredibly consistent. You can get tons of cards on the field in no time at all. As you can see, with the two level 8 monsters, I'm going to go into Drag Lubion. Probably the most broken Xyz monster ever printed, but don't take my word on that. The reason I summoned it in the extra monster zone is for Gizmekaku's effect. Wait, never mind. I'm going to activate Drag Lubion, detach something. I'm going to summon Heart Earth Dragon with Hope Harbinger as Xyz material. Now, Heart Earth Dragon is also very OP. So now, you should always use Drag Lupion at the end of your turn because it locks you out of special summoning, and it's a very good option to go first with because wait, what deck is this? Is this some weird Greek god deck? Yeah, it's that one Greek god deck that's all about counter traps. One of my friends plays it, and he is an incredible Yu-Gi-Oh player, but I don't think he's really doing anything right now. Yep, and I get to banish everything. That's Harder Dragon for you. Let's see, I'm gonna activate him and summon Numeron Dragon. Now, Numeron Dragon is basically an OTK if you summon him on your second try with Draglupion, because then he gains 18k attack. It's an OTK. There's probably, even if your opponent plays a Roll Mages, there's no way he'd survive. So duel number 2, we are going first again. It's another pretty good hand. We're gonna activate Machina Reformation. Doesn't matter which one you use, just discard the Citadel. And he has an Ash or something. He definitely has an Ash. There is no question about it. Okay, so he did not Ash us. Interesting. So with redeployment, we're gonna add Air Raider and Irradiator. Those are some very main monsters, I guess, in our little thing, I guess. A Droll and Lockbird he had. Okay, fair enough. Well, I'm gonna activate Machina Fortress by discarding my Orochi. Then I'll special summon Irradiator by discarding the Air Raider. Now just load quickly. Now I'll activate Irradiator, pop him to special summon the Air Raider from my graveyard. Now when he pops himself, he's going to trigger Machina Citadel, which has the effect if an Earth Machine is popped, I can revive him. Now activate Gizmekarochi, it's a free special summon, so why not? Now, with all of this, I still haven't normal summoned yet, so might as well. And I probably should have done that later, because then I'd have free space, but whatever. I'm gonna summon Drag Lubion, the most broken Xyz monster ever created. It literally just lets you summon a free it literally lets you summon a number monster dragon number from your deck, extra deck. And right now I'm gonna summon Heart Earth. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, he's summoning an Orochi, okay. I thought he activated something drastic. So anyways, I'm gonna activate summon Heart Earth Dragon and attach Hope Harbinger to him. Now during my opponent's end phase, Heart Earth Dragon will banish everything except the face-up spells and traps. But, well, really he won't have any face-up traps during his first turn. So, well, your little Trickstar deck isn't going to be of much help to you. So, well, I'm gonna wait for him to do his thing. I'm guessing it's he's using some burn deck. One of those weird, Trickstar burn decks. Unless he's running pure Trickstar, and I've never seen a pure Trickstar deck in my entire life. But, oh wait, no. Is he trying to pop my Heart Earth Dragon? Well, I'm gonna pop you before that happens. Yeah, unfortunately that's going. I was really counting on him. But as long as he doesn't summon any, as long as he summons a monster with 1000 or less attack points in attack mode, I can summon Numeron Dragon from my extra deck, which will get 9000 attack points. Unless, of course, I'm able to summon maybe like a level 9 or something in those lines. But he's gonna do his tank, his Trickstar tank. Oh, it's a Grand Magi deck. Probably should have seen this coming. A Grand Magi deck. Who wants Trickstar Light Station in Grand Magi deck? Well, anyways, the Grand Magi is going to go down along with a big chunk of his life points next turn. So, won't make a difference. So, he's gonna do his thing. Grand Magi decks are okay, I guess. They're not too great. It requires you to run 3 Pot of Greeds, 3 Extravagances, Orochi. But the thing is, one thing I can say from experience with Grand Magi decks, you deck out as quick as hell. You probably have like 5 turns, not even 5, maybe like 2 turns to win, otherwise you deck out. So what I was saying earlier, oh no, he got some interruption, doesn't he? Yes, I'm going to summon Numeron Dragon by like maybe attaching that to it. Now Numeron Dragon will go up to 9k as soon as I activate its effect. So he's definitely got some interruption. So man. Okay, so I'm going to go to my battle phase and get rid of that Grand Magi because it's being annoying. This should take him. Okay. I was about to say it'll take him well under half health. Why did I just call health? Life points? But Numeron Dragon is just so beefy. One of the best OTK cards by far, in combination with Draglubion, because it's a guaranteed 9000 attack points. And in my last duel I had Heart Earth Dragon with me too, so that got him up to 18,000. It's a really great card overall. And let's hope he banished all his copies of Grand Module. I don't want to deal with that thing again. And he's gonna pop my Newmon Dragon again with... I never really use Gizmek Orochi's other card, but you don't pop a Newmon Dragon. It destroys everything. And now I can set Machina redeployment. And Citadel will activate. Since stuff got destroyed, I can summon him. And this is the reason why we use what you call it, Citadel. It's even after a board wipe, he's just a free summon. Now I won't go for the destruction effect just yet. A Trickster Reincarnation. I have 0 cards in my hand right now, so that Trickstar Reincarnation will not be very effective. What's that? Your opponent must activate it. Okay. I'm gonna activate Light Stage, which sadly destroys my thing. But I'm also gonna activate Orochi, which special summons himself. No, I will not destroy Citadel right now. A Trickster. Thank you for getting rid of this Gizmek Kaku. I didn't really like it. I didn't really like it in my hand anyways. And next turn, if I get a Machina card, I can summon a Radiator. He has 2 reincarnations. Okay, that's even better. I can just go into my battle phase and destroy him, I guess. He's gonna do his thing. Unless he has maybe like a Battle Fader. Does he have anything in his graveyard? Oh no. The only thing he had in his graveyard was the Gizmek Orochi. Is Gizmek Orochi's destruction effect a quick effect? No. So I'm gonna kill the Orochi. I could have just killed this one, but I probably should have killed that one. I'm just a dum-dum, so my brain doesn't work. So he has 2 cards in his hand, a Light Stage on field, which is not gonna work right now because he doesn't. Okay, Candina. Candinas are useful. He adds another Candina to his hand because he's smart. Surprised he still had a Candina in his deck. Doesn't he have one in his graveyard? Yeah. What's that? Oh, it's Trickster Revival. He revived a Coral Bane. Maybe I beat him. Holly Angel. Yep. Holly Angel's really the only good Trickster Link monster, in my opinion. Remember, I'm speaking in my opinion. So he's gonna do his Trickster attack. Okay, he's gonna go into another Link. Nightmare Unicorn. Ah, my old friend. I never liked you, just remember that. Well, that means I did good, destroying the Citadel, otherwise it'd be shuffled into my deck, which is not what I would like. So now I'll discard the Orochi to... Oh, he has some interruption. No. Okay. So I won't activate Gizmekorochi from graveyard. Thank goodness I still have an aerator and an irradiator in my deck. Otherwise I'd be doomed. So now I special. He has. Okay, I thought he had another trickster reincarnation. I was starting to get a little scared. There can only be one. That is one of the worst floodgates ever to be created. He's going to deck out in a couple of turns. But judging the speed of the game in 2020, it'll probably end before then. Sensor differentiation is the name of its OCG name. Well, I highly doubt he has something beefier than 2400 in his little stall deck. What type of deck was he even running? A Grandmaju deck. He probably banished all his copies of Grandmaju. Okay, 3 more turns till he loses. Okay. Yep, he has 1 more turn. Just 1 more turn. There's no way he has anything beefier than 2400. A drawn Lockbird, that's what he summons. Great. And he loses at this instant. It is time for me to win. Press the game winning end face button and I win. Yep. Okay, I'm going to showcase the deck now. I'm going to go through this deck. Even though Dueling Nexus says they're OCG, they're in the TCG, except this one is coming in Eternity Code. So, Triple Citadel, pretty self-explanatory. It's a Raigeki. It's got a Monster Reborn effect whenever things get destroyed. Maybe with like Neon Dragon's effect. With a Scrapped Wyvern. Literally anything. Metal Crunch. It's a substitute searcher. We've got another searcher here which I never drew into this entire time. But he is also a very good searcher. Gizmekaku, I recommend only running 1. It's really just... He's a very situational card, to be honest. And it's an extender in a nutshell. And also a level 9 for the rank 9 engine. Deep Space Cruiser 9, once again for rank 9 engine. And to maybe dump any Citadels in your hand, Air Raiders in your hand, or Gizmekorochis in your hand, anything. And Gizmekorochi, rank 8 engine, it's an extender, free summon, everything. Irradiator is one of the key pieces. Usually if you start with redeployment and Citadel, you discard the Citadel, add these two, then summon Irradiator by discarding him, pop himself to special summon him, and that is a free summon for Citadel. It is mainly like a middle piece-ish type thing. I don't know how to say it, but going on to next card, Air Raider. This card is fantastic. During your opponent's turn, you can like maybe pop himself to summon an Irradiator or any other Machina card that has a lower level. So if you've already Raigeki'd your opponent before this, then when you pop himself you can summon Possess Storage, and then you summon Citadel from your graveyard, and you can use Possess Storage to summon the Air Raider from your graveyard too. It's very. So you're basically going +2 just off his effect, even though Konami designed it to be a neutral effect. Machina Cannon, just to dump any copies of Citadel, really. Gizmek Orochi, Fortress, anything. And it's a free summon on top of that, which is incredibly synergizes with this deck. Machina Fortress once again dumps the Citadel. That's really the main reason of most of these discard cards. Dump the Citadel. It's because it's the main boss of the deck. Scrap Golem, or the summon of Scrap Wyvern, which revives Scrap Recycler. You see this in a ton of machine decks. You see it in Orchist. I've seen a couple in Mech Knights, but you see it in tons of machine decks. 2 Flying Railroad Pegasus thing. It is a monster reborn in a nutshell, but it negates the effects. So you usually have a level 8 on the field, a level 8 in the graveyard, and you use him to summon it, and you go into a rank 8 monster. Anchor Drill for the free summon. You summon Anchor Drill, you summon Metal Crunch. You summon Anchor Drill, you summon Air Raider. There's a reason why it does cost €20 from where I am. Machina Gear Frame, very quick. This is what I meant. This is the main searcher of the deck. With the redeployment Citadel thing combo I just told you, you can just start with a gear frame reformation. It acts as a substitute for many of the combos that happen in this deck. Possess Storage. This is usually the monster you would summon off Air Raider, just because he can just summon Air Raider again. And it's a very good extender if you're on your maybe second turn. Scrap Recycler is a combo starter and the monster you go into for Scrap Wyvern. And Scrap Wyvern is also an incredible card. Lets you summon Scrap monster from your deck, and it can pop a card your opponent controls with the same effects, +2. Upstart Goblin. Do I really have to explain Upstart Goblin? No. Machina Redeployment. Search 2. See this? Search 2. We are gonna add Irradiator and Air Raider 99% of the time. Unless you already have one of them in your hand and you add Citadel on the other piece. Incredible card. Called by the Grave for those hand traps, and Urgent Schedule if you're going second. You can just summon anything. You can summon 2 monsters from your deck. One more card you can go have in your deck is Machina Overdrive. It's a trap card. It has the same effect as Air Raider, and it has a Pot of Avarice effect in the graveyard. You can play that if you want. You get that in Structure deck, but that's really your choice. I choose not to because I'm tight on deck space. Next, our extra deck. I'll start with the links. IP Masquerena, Scrap Wyvern, Nightmare Phoenix, Nightmare Unicorn, Appaloosa, Oral Sword. A standard extra deck, except for Scrap Wyvern. You use Scrap Wyvern in every single deck you use Scrap Recycler in. Ever since it got released in Chaos Impact, it's been seeing tons of play over and over again. Neuron Dragon, you saw in those duels over there, it can get to 18,000 attack points. Galaxy Ice Photon Lord, it is a quick negate. Hope Harbinger, once again spell or trap negate, and it removes it in the best possible way by attaching it as Xyz material. Some may argue that shoving it into the deck is better, but I'd say attaching as Xyz material is way better. Dragluvion, the most broken Xyz monster ever created in the history of Yu-Gi-Oh! This monster, you use it to get into Heart Earth Dragon, Numeron Dragon. Heart Earth Dragon blows up your opponent's board, banishes them in fact. It's a very good card. Full Armor Dragon, if you get tons of level 8s, then you can summon him, destroy a monster on the field, then go into Cypher Blade, destroy another card on the field. It destroys 2 cards with a 3200 beat stick on the field at the end. Pretty good. Heart Earth Dragon, it's 0/0, but you don't take any damage and it's not destroyed. It banishes everything your opponent controls, literally, except the face-up spells. And if it's destroyed while it has Xyz material, it revives itself and gains 1000 for every banished card. So basically, if you're up against a Grand Master deck, your opponent loses. Because if they activated Pot of Desires before this, then he's going up to 10,000 tap points. Phantom Fortress, enter Blackmere. It is a selective Trishula. This is an incredible card. Banish a card your opponent controls, or banish a card from their hand, banish a card from their graveyard, or banish the top card from the deck. I don't really think this one is necessary, but it is a very good card nonetheless. True King of All Calamities, it is a monster effect shutdown. So when your opponent has a full board, you can just activate it and negate everything your opponent controls. And Cypher Blade, finally, you can rank it up from Full Armor Dragon, and it is a free destruction. So thank you for watching this video. If you do, like and subscribe, and we'll see you.